You're probably not wondering how I got here, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. We may have survived the apocalypse, but we also get these views. I'm quite happy with this arrangement. Towards the end of last episode, I didn't really show it on camera, but I set up this villager trading hall. It's not the best, but it will do for now. And I have most of the big enchantments. I have mending, unbreaking, protection, etc. I have saved a couple of slots just in case I do need anything else, but the more important thing that's happened between episodes, we have sorted out ghost licenses. So you might be wondering what's with the sugarcane, because that has also appeared since last episode. Well, I'm going to do a brief explanation as to how shopping works on Topia, especially here in Season 4. So, here's how it worked in Seasons 1 and 2. Right where I left off. This is the exact spot I logged off of Topia Season 2 as I've come to do the little montage on this world. Oh my word, how times change. Welcome to Topia Season 2. This was actually my first season, and it was also my introduction to the license system that took place in both Seasons 1 and Season 2. You see, this big pile of diamonds here, this was for licenses, and in Central Topia was where all the shops were. Now, in these shops, you could sell pretty much whatever you wanted, but if that item was farmable, you needed a license to sell it. So for instance, if you wanted to sell things from a villager trading hall like enchanting books, you need a trading hall license. It'll cost so many diamonds that you put on that big pile at spawn, and then you'll be able to sell those items to make more diamonds. That's how licenses worked. Now, Season 2 and Season 1 worked similarly in this vein. Season 4, we didn't have licenses, it was kind of just a free market, and in Season 3, honestly, I don't really remember much of Season 3 because it was the one I played on the least. Anyway, there was also a casino which I lost a lot of money on, so don't gamble, kids. This was my first ever season, so this is when I was introduced to licenses. Also, I've just found this, the original Whitebear head of Season 2. Now, you could get a license for pretty much any farmable resource. We had set prices on things like villager trading halls, or mob farms, or raid farms, but if you wanted something unique and, you know, amazing and useful, like, say, I don't know, mushrooms, then we'd all come up with a price, or something of the sort, for a license to farm those things to eventually sell. Obviously, something like mushrooms would be cheating, because everyone would want to buy them. I mean, look at this beautiful stall. That wasn't on Topia Season 2, unfortunately, but in my headcanon, it's always been there. In typical fashion in a shop, someone would come along, someone would buy the mushrooms for a very fair price, and be on their way. But not only did the mushroom farm allow me to sell them, but it also meant it's convenient for me. I could go and build as many massive mushrooms on the server as I wanted. It was great. And you may be wondering about Season 5. No, so licenses won't work the same way as they did in Season 2. Instead, each Topian has been assigned a ghost license. It's not a physical thing or anything we had to pay for, rather we all discussed what we wanted to sell this season, and we all decided on a set list of items. Now, the rules are this: we may have this item, we don't need to pay for it, however, we can't make farms for any of the other items on the list. This is going to encourage people to go out and actually properly make and stock their own shops, because if everyone's known for selling one item, mine is rockets and TNT, so that's a really good one, and it's also a nice easy one to keep stocked. Oh my word, there is an army outside my doorstep. They're all after the villagers, I bet. Okay, let's maybe not talk about this. Today I really need to go and get an elytra and whatnot from the end. Shulker boxes will be great too, because coming from here to spawn, as much as I enjoy traditional Minecraft walking from point A to point B, it's 1,500 blocks, and it's been like a week since the server's up. I need to go to the end because other Topians do have elytra already. I did also forget to mention I adopted a pet. This is XX Noob Slayer XX. Also, the horse, yeah, it was someone else's, so they came to get it. I have messaged on the Discord, and apparently there is a tunnel to the Nether Fortress somewhere, so I'm gonna go and find that. Oh, and one quick disclaimer for the 3 Hermitcraft diehard fans that are watching this. No, this is not like permits. We on Topia had licenses before permits, so if anything, they copied us. But who knows? I'm joking. Green, please let me join the next live series, please. So I'm assuming if that's the end portal, I'm assuming the fortress is just down this path. Okay, yeah, on the world map, I do see the fortress is there. I'm really hoping someone has marked where a blaze spawner is. How did anyone think this was safe? I said no gambling. Literally at the start of this episode, I said gambling isn't fun. How is this not a gamble? To be fair, I did say no gambling, and I literally bet on a water bucket MLG last episode that I lost. So I'm not really one to talk. I am not enjoying this at all. Look at me. Oh, hang on, I'm still purple. So, whoops. Well, that's better. Broke all the immersion there. Sorry, folks. Okay, I managed to get 6, which may not seem like much, but each rod is 2 blaze powder, so that should be more than enough for now. If all goes to plan, I'm never coming back here again. I'm buying every beacon. I am not fighting with us this season, because I just hate it. And now I'm going to quickly dash to spawn and create a very quick rocket stall. Okay, I've changed my mind. I have a very strategic positioning for this rocket shop. I think I'm going to put it in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere, so that people need rockets to fly to and from it. Therefore they use more, therefore they spend more. This is a genius strategy, I just need to put it in the middle of the desert. I was about to say how, then I realised how. It's a terrain bug, but this is still absurd to look at. It's nothing special, but it will do just fine. Okay, I have just sent this advertisement on the Discord. If people aren't convinced by that, then I don't know what they want. Okay, I have an even better idea as to how to make them sell. Give me a moment. I can't even see it. That's perfect. People will be wandering around, you know, rocketing in the sky for ages, just trying to look for it. Then they'll want to buy more rockets. Okay, so this is the plan. We make it look like the rockets are selling really, really fast, and people are gonna wanna get in on it, because otherwise stock might run out. See, look how well my business has been doing. Wow, look how many Topians have shopped here already. Reliable. Love a good bit of scamming. Kaeden's just logged online, and I want to spy on someone because I'm bored, so that's what I'm gonna go and do now. Putting it a bit close there. What has he done? I wonder how close I'm able to get without him noticing. I think I need to go up and over first. What is he doing? Is he recording his intro? After being treated to a tour of his starter base, I decided to do something really stupid. This is a really bad idea. Oh no, not again. I might have just left Kaeden, but he's still recording in his base. None of the other Topians are recording. If I get invisibility, could I maybe spy on him but not get caught this time? And then try and get those invis particles in the background of one of his videos? Do you think I'd be able to manage that? You know, I might actually make an effort to do this every video. Go and spy on a different Topian every time. Right, first of all, I need to mute up, otherwise he's just gonna hear me straight away. I wonder if we can actually go into the end. I should know, because then the advancements would pop up. Because if I went into the end after him, he'd know. Question is, where to spy from? Where's he go? I mean, he's gonna be inside most of the time, but I think to start with, we could go up in the balloon maybe. I think I have a way of forcing this to happen. I'm gonna have to be really quick though. Kaeden, get home soon, please. I need to spy on someone, and no one else is recording. I'm not weird at all. I just enjoy the social aspect of this server. And if that means waiting around for half an hour for someone to come back, I'll do it. I wonder how inconspicuous. Well, that went well. That went surprisingly well. Wow. Didn't even notice me. That was amazing. Okay, I needed more of these potions. This is fun. Nether oh, he's at the Nether Fortress like he said he'd be. What was he gonna do there again? I forgot. Oh, he was getting wither skulls. Right, yeah, we're just gonna go and actively spy on him. Okay, still muted. We are approaching the Nether Fortress. I doubt this is gonna get into a video though. I mean, it'll probably get into mine. Do you see me? Yes. If I can recover that, then I think all will be well. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. I cannot be trusted in situations like this. This way. Can you see me? Hello. Oh no. That was sort of my fault. Oh no. Much apologies. Okay, yeah, I should have, I feel really bad. I feel so bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I feel it. Your parcel is being delivered. Gapples. This is what's going. So it turns out today I learned that spying on people doesn't lead to good things. I think this is a lesson that all of us can learn from, and no one in particular is to blame. I am so dead. If I had any social life on this server before, I have just ruined it. Maybe I outcast myself. I'm gonna be a hermit forever now. I'm too good. They can't get to me. Ignore the next message in chat. Thank you, sir. I shall show you the way. Much appreciated. Okay, you clearly got it down. Oh! Did not expect that. Uh-oh. End portal. If we go through the end and then jump through the thing, we should go out to our beds, right? Right. Thank you. And like that, we beat Minecraft within 5 minutes of the video. That's how you know I'm goated. Right, well, that's me going off to become a castaway. I hope you enjoyed that. You know what? Yeah, I am genuinely just gonna go and become a castaway for a bit because I'm just too embarrassed about what happened. Let me just put everything in a chest and pretend like none of that ever happened. Okay, well, I think I got that castaway phase over pretty quickly. Yeah, for your information, I was on that island for 2 weeks. I know the spying thing didn't go too well, but John is online a lot, so maybe he's the next victim. Okay, I'm gonna quickly head over to my conveniently placed firework stand and see what the deal is. I know I did put only put this in yesterday, but so no one's bought anything. You know what? It's completely. I mean, yes. Look at all the people that have bought things. Definitely, I didn't put those diamonds there. Right, I genuinely don't know what's happening, but this last day, random chickens and eggs have just been starting appearing in the nether. I don't know why. I don't know how. But someone is clearly up to some shenanigans. How is anyone meant to cross this without getting a heart attack? Actually, I think a Vault at some point did die to this. This is where I die, isn't it? I am not going to stop holding the shift button. I hate this so much. Why don't people on this server make railings? We are right next to the void. And my forwards key sometimes sticks down and keeps going. This is not a good combo. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use all these dragon heads for. Maybe they're magical, like the Whitebear head at spawn. Maybe I can use them for lore things. That might be fun. Because if someone sells beacons, then gathering these resources is going to be a lot easier. Not to mention, I still don't have a particularly good spot. I know I want it to be in the Red Desert. Originally, I was planning... hang on, so yeah, there's Fort Flags. Yeah, originally I was planning this sort of area. So it's kind of in between a lot of mountains, and I don't think anyone's building here. There is a portal there though. However, my potion stall is in this part. And it's kind of close to where I am. The pyramid's in the background. So here might be a good idea. Well, isn't this quite an achievement? That looks awesome. It's a bit threadbare, but it looks cool. Oh wow, this feels great. Do you think I'm projecting that I might miss someone? Nah.
This little spot here.
Yeah.
It lets me keep an eye on the junction of the railroad here and do a couple other things. Mostly just make lava out of dripstone, so I can just have that as fuel whenever I need it.
Well, yeah, it's looking great, the rail system. Keep it up.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. Okay, Danny just messaged me. Apparently he needs assistance in the nether, so... Oh, wow, that is a long way away. That's where I died. Okay. Aha! Found it.
Hello, I'm above you.
Oh, right, okay. The nether has not been kind to us these last couple days.
It really has not. Holy.
Hang on. Let's just... I'm trying to figure out what's yours and what's not. What's mine. Oh, thank you very much.
No problem.
I appreciate it. Right, I think...
Packs. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and only 2 of these shulkers are mine. Right, well, that went surprisingly well. We went to the nether and actually didn't die for once, so I'd call that a success. Okay, I've just looked. There is no way we back. Oh! Why? Why? I was about to say we've actually sold stuff, which is amazing. Okay, I am on my way to retrieve the magical Whitebear head from spawn. If I'm going to summon Whitebear, I'm going to try and use the head. I'm pretty sure it's magical, and nothing will go wrong at all. I think it was down this cave. I'm trying to remember day 1 when the magical Whitebear head was put. I think it's down here. I think it was this way. Okay, right, here it is. The head is still there. No one's touched it. This is obviously magical, right? So, in the first... probably 10 minutes of the server, Whitebear was here. And then... Whitebear kind of just disappeared after that. So... I'm hoping we can use this to summon Whitebear. I reckon... Oop. Yeah. This is 000. Be completely fine. The emotional support Whitebear head is now a magical Whitebear head. I think. I mean, surely the power of 000 has imbued this with some sort of magic. Maybe I can finally summon Whitebear, and then Whitebear can make a ridiculous pyramid or something. I've been communicating a lot with the other Topians, but I miss Whitebear. Surely this will do. Surely this can summon Whitebear. Okay, I've been working on mining out an area up there, just so I can get some terracotta, and I was thinking of maybe building some sort of warehouse up there. So I am just, I mean, yeah, the most convenient place would be here. Why do I have speed? I'm pretty oh, I must have accidentally given speed to that beacon instead of haste. I'll fix that in a moment. Right. Hopefully when I next come back, Whitebear will be there. So I'm gonna check the shop. Who's online? It's me, Ender, and John. So if I see Whitebear VT joins the game, then let's hope the magic is real. Okay, let's see. Nothing sold. To be fair, I have only very recently restocked that earlier today. And why does no one want to buy junk food? There's so much roast polar bear to go around. Okay, I'm just returning. What is that? Is someone already building here? Hang on. What? This place feels so dead. Look at it. There's spores and these radioactive particles everywhere. Oh, thanks goodness someone went to sleep. Oh my word. What is this? Did you do this? It's where you're looking. I mean, no one would have built here if they saw that my stuff, surely. You. What did you do? It looks like some sort of rift. It's glowing. It's glowing. What is up with that? Is that pale moss? It means it's alive because it's moss, right? Look, it's almost like it's reaching over. Is it spreading? I've been gone like a day. How dead this looks. I'm not going in there. Did you do this? Maybe it is magical. You were meant to summon Whitebear, not do this. I don't know what... I was just gathering terracotta from up there. Right, well, if you're not going to summon Whitebear, then you should go. No, I'm throwing you in the weird portal thing. Nope, you are banned from Topia. You are banned from Topia. I am throwing that thing in the rift and being done with it. I was originally gonna build something like a warehouse up there, but I don't know what to do about this. Is Kaeden here? Surely the server owner should know about this. Right? He's not online. So, should I go and tell someone? You know what, I think I'll just leave that be from now on, but just to be safe, maybe I should start building something up there. Let me go and get some resources, and then I can figure out what to do. Okay, I have looked through my base and whoa, that is not my beacon. That one is very, very radioactive green. Is it because I threw the head in? And I have speed again. What is that all about? So I throw the magical head in and all of a sudden... How far down does that go? It gets brighter as it goes further down. And it's definitely glowing. I am not going in there. If a player head went in there and did that, then what would happen if an actual player went in? The Topians are just talking about shopping, and now this thing has appeared. I don't know what to do about this. You know what? Next time I see Kaeden, I might mention this to him. I don't know how this got here. Well, actually I do, because this is Minecraft, and I built it because of lore. So here's the time lapse. Don't watch it if you want your immersion to be ruined. Okay, so with this rift thing, it's definitely alive, and it seems to have evolved already, so I think it's best if maybe, instead of a warehouse, I build a research sort of platform up here. Now, when it comes to this, I was thinking, to keep within the post-apocalyptic theme, I was thinking some really old rusted shipping container that's been repurposed by me as a laboratory to research whatever's going on down there. So that's what we're going to do. I designed this with the help of Ender, who is currently online, so big thanks to you. And let's just get right into the time-lapse of this. The resource gathering is not going to be fun, so it's probably going to include me building a farm or two. So let's just get right to it. Okay, it's about half an hour before we all get together to work on the nether hub, but I think it is a good idea to crack away at the terraining around my base. As I was saying, I should probably go and get some red sand for the terraining around the research container. It does look good, though. Once I clear up the beacon and the chests and the training's done, that's going to look absolutely amazing. So I'm very looking forward to that. Okay, people are getting online. This is great. Happy Topia Day to everyone. I'm currently busy trying not to die. Anyway, I didn't actually show properly the inside of this. So this is the main room. This is like the laboratory. You can see the pale oak sapling and the glow lichen as if I'm sort of experimenting on it. There's an observation window out to the rift there. This wasn't in the schematic, but I realized I actually do need a way up, so I did make a ladder here, and this leads up to this bit. I'll have a few bits here. I'm still not entirely sure what to put, but there's also this sort of kiln slash furnace that's basically burning all the pale moss as it's sort of spreading. So yeah, that's the container. I'm gonna go and quickly get sand so I can start terraining around here. It's a bit boring, so I probably won't even time lapse it.
Massive circle around there. We can decorate it, we can put in columns or builds or whatever, then go up 2 blocks and have little stairs.
Yep.
Carpet over the whole thing, and then do another 15 blocks out all the way around with carpet all over it. Materials.
It's doable this early in the season.
Yeah. And it'll still look nice, so that was kind of the goal. If that's the plan, let me go to my base, and I'm going to start grabbing the stone. We're going to need carpet.
I'm just going to say I understand what's going on,
you know what I mean?
if I'm being honest.
I think we should lower the portal.
Not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure I get the vision.
I don't know how to...
Yeah, it's probably going to look pretty good.
New Minecraft in like...
I'm just trying to figure it out. How about we have pillars that are pipes that funnel lava through?
Ooh. Or
cool
could we
idea.
do green pillars and make it like post-apocalyptic sludge?
Oh, I like that.
True.
It could look like
so
the
who's got access to large amounts of glass?
Oh dear.
I have a lot of sand I could
Raven's
make
typing.
into glass.
Make sure Raven says her piece, because I know she had some ideas for the hub.
My librarian villagers sell glass, so I can probably
That's
go
true.
and,
So let's
go
start
and get
gathering
there.
that. I'm gonna put Raven and Chimes on pipe duty.
Great. Is this green sludge?
Is this? Did you say green or green?
Green sludge, not green.
Yes, I'm thinking green
Okay.
sludge, but you all can figure it out. Sorry, I don't have an elytra. I'm gonna have to take the long way down. Hang on.
Okay, I'll go and see what I can do to get some glass. You're probably not wondering how I got here, but I'm gonna tell you anyway.
I may do
Be gone, evil spirit!
something off the top of it, almost like an inverse pyramid shape, spreading outwards up to the ceiling. I may do that.
Pyramid.
I knew you were gonna respond to that too.
Rise, my son, from the
Chimes
palms
just
of
begins
death.
twitching on hearing the word pyramid.
What Whitebear just knows that word was said.
Whitebears like they're talking about me, aren't they?
Too much for my zoomer brain.
Ow.
Chimes?
Chimes experience kinetic
You are
energy.
all over the nether hub.
I own the rocket shop and I do things like that all the time. That is awful.
Your stuff? Happened all.
That's what happened. That's what happens when you don't shop at my rocket shop. That's what happens when you make the rockets yourself. They're defective. I ended up helping with the nether hub and building these columns in the main area around the spawn portal. It was good fun. People helped supply me with what I needed, and it was a good first Topia day designing the nether hub, and I'm glad I managed to do part of it. In the pillars, I alternated between light green glass and slime blocks, and it ended up really looking like sludge. I also used glowstone in the little rings around it to make it glow a little. It kind of made it a lot more unstable, and I think that's the look we were going for, so I'm glad I managed to contribute, and I had a good time hanging out with all the other Topians. That was good fun, but there is something I do want to try before next time. You see, I bought these totems of undying, so I am curious Still quite a few people online. I mean, surely this is fine, right? If I go in here. It does feel very dead, but I think that if I want that Whitebear head back, I'm gonna need to go in. And if I actually want to summon Whitebear and bring Whitebear over to Season 5, I'm gonna need to go in there at some point anyway. I mean, I've been watching from that window for a day, and this thing is, well, it's still here, and it ain't getting any smaller, so I think... Nope. No, I don't think I'm ready just yet to go inside. Okay, you know what? No, I'm just gonna do it.